Like so many, they travelled thousands of miles in search of a new life. But for one family who finally reached their goal, the United States, their journey came to the worst possible end. A 7-year-old girl who travelled from Guatemala with her family died after she was taken into US custody. The group were apprehended, having illegally crossed into New Mexico, and it's reported the girl, who hadn't eaten or drunk for several days, had to wait an hour and a half for emergency medical treatment.
We need a wall.
The US border is at the top of President Trump's priorities. Just this week, it sparked a public row in the Oval Office, with the president threatening to shut down government unless he gets funding for a border wall.
I am proud to shut down the government for border security, Chuck, because the people of this country don't want criminals and people that have lots of problems and drugs pouring into our country.
And today, the Department of Homeland Security implied the tragedy should act as a warning.
This is just a very sad example of the dangers of this journey. This family chose to cross illegally, and I cannot stress how dangerous this journey is when migrants choose to come here illegally.
In recent months, thousands of migrants have travelled from Central America to the US border. They say they're escaping poverty and violence, but their arrival has triggered tensions. At one point, US border agents even used tear gas on the crowds, which included children. A border wall was a key promise during Donald Trump's fight to get into the White House. His aggressive rhetoric has often painted asylum-seeking migrants as violent criminals. But what some see as his draconian response doesn't sit easily alongside the news of a little girl's death.
Well, hopefully this tragedy helps Donald Trump and the White House to look at this situation with a heart, to humanize the situation. These are not criminals. These are families. These are people who need our help.
The authorities say they took every possible step to save the child's life, and an investigation's underway. Donald Trump has become the face of anti-immigrant feeling in the US, but no leader would want to be associated with an ending like this. Rebecca Barry, News at 10, Washington.